Okay, so we're back here at what we have dubbed the Bearman House. My dad actually started calling it that a few years ago. Well, I'd say probably the whole time he's had that place. Um, a man with the last name Bearman lived here when he bought it. And then we rented it out for a while. And I know in the last video I said we'd take a look at the inside. So let's go in, take a look. We'll go over a few of the changes that I want to make in here. So let's get after it. You can see somebody in the past planted some English ivy, and it has done what English ivy does and just kind of taken over. And we worked in here the other weekend, and it was all over this porch out here. And of course we cleaned out a good bit, and that's what all this trash is from. Is there was a drop ceiling in two of the rooms. We took that out, and then there's the I don't even know what you call them, metal pieces that hold the drop ceiling up, but there's English ivy all over this porch, and we ripped it up. Let's see, somebody was nice enough to cover up the glass here. And you can see the color change where the drop ceiling used to be. Nice old fireplace right there with granite in it. And somebody had started renovations in here and quit. They pulled down some of the plaster, some of the little 1x strips that they put the plaster on. So we got to wrap that job up and take a look at what's left of the kitchen in here. You can see again there was a drop ceiling and absolutely no insulation in this place. Through that door is leading to what used to be the laundry room that's going to be torn down. And then right there, I'm going to make that window into a door that leads to the outside deck, and maybe put a couple windows on the walls in here. Haven't really decided on what to do in here other than clean it out, get it down to the bare bones, and see what we're working with. You can see there was an addition made, and I think I alluded to it in my last video of the pantry. And it covered up this window, and there was a board over it. I took the board down, and you can see, I mean, it's trash. It's got to go. And it's kind of a weird layout. I think if I were to build the house, I would have built it different. You walk through from what was the living room into one of the bedrooms. And you can see it's, again, plaster over those little 1x strips. Got a little wood stove in here, and somebody was using it a few years ago. Again, I'm gonna take all the plaster down, take the 1x strips down, insulate it, and then go back up with drywall. And you got your main hallway here. There was a problem with, I'd call them vandals, breaking in a few years ago, and my dad did what any cattle farmer would do and just put up a cattle gate and a bunch of 2x4s and said, we'll stop that real quick. But again, in here, I'm gonna have to do a lot of restoration, a lot of rehab. And like I was saying, here's the bathroom in here, which this is going to be taken out and probably just extended to the hallway to then go into the living room, which is kind of right through that way. And I think if I would have built the house back in the early 1900s when it was built, I would have taken that whole back section that was the living room and the kitchen and lined it up right in the center of the house so that you would have walked straight through into those two additions. And I kind of wonder if those aren't additions and they're not original to the house, but I don't know why the builders decided to attach them to the back of this bedroom instead of just running them through the middle of the house, because I would not want to have to walk through someone's bedroom to get to the living room, but that's just me. I'm calling this the master. You can see that pretty good amount of, we'll say the beginning stages of the restoration have already happened in here. All of the plaster and 1x's have been removed. And this is cool. The person that originally built it had this fireplace handmade, and all of these rocks, I don't know if you can see it because it's kind of dirty, they're all quartz. Every single rock. Here's some big ones right here. They're all quartz crystals. So we're going to clean that up, get it looking good again. And yeah, I'm looking forward to that project. And then this window right here is the one that I talked about in my previous video of turning it into a doorway and leading it out into the master bathroom and walk-in closet. And I think every other window in here, look at this, look at how long these go. These windows go all the way to the floor. And again, I'm going to extend that front porch out so that it you'll basically look out this window and be looking out on your front porch. It's gonna be really great when we get done with it. Refinish these hardwoods. They don't even look like hardwoods, they look like dirt right now because they're so dirty. Finish getting this trash out. And yeah, that's kind of the plan on the Bearman House. So y'all stay tuned, and hopefully we'll start making some real progress on the place.